Hey, what's up everybody? This is Flashback Toys and Collectibles, and today we'll be taking a look at a Sky Escape Joker from the Dark Knight collection by Kenner that was made back in 1990. So here is a closer look at the packaging. Sky Escape Joker uses whirling Copter Pack to escape from trouble. And there is the Joker with some of the accessories inside. And unfortunately, I am missing one of the accessories for the Copter Pack. It looks like at one point this package was partially opened and this copter piece disappeared. And this looks interesting. It looks like he can dip his face in ice water and it will change color. So we'll have to try that out at some point. Let's take a look at the back. The Dark Knight Collection Sky Escape Joker Action Figure. And right here it shows some of the other items that were available in the Dark Knight collection, such as Tech Shield Batman, and the Bat Cycle, and Bat Copter. And as you can see here, it was manufactured by Kenner back in 1990. Okay, let's go ahead and get this opened up. And it is already partially open, as you can see here, but there is some of this bubble still secured to the card back, so I'll use an X-Acto knife to cut this loose. Now the bubble can be removed, and inside here we have an inner bubble which Joker's resting inside of with no tie downs, and we have just a couple of accessories with part of the Copter Pack missing, and there's also a pistol right here, and that is taped down. So here's what came inside this packaging. We got the figure, a pistol, and a partial Copter Pack. So the pistol can go in his right hand. And this pistol has a really long barrel like what was featured in the 1989 Batman movie. And it looks like the Copter Pack was supposed to hook to his back right here. And then a copter blade is supposed to be on the top here, which can be spun by turning this disc right here. But unfortunately, the rest of the Copter Pack is missing. And I'm hoping I can find the top of this Copter Pack on eBay or something. That way I can have a complete figure. Now let's take a closer look at this figure. And you can see it does have a little bit of likeness to the Jack Nicholson version of the Joker, which is good. But as far as the body type goes, it doesn't really match Jack. This guy's way too skinny. So this guy has some bright green hair with a white face and red lips, a maroon colored jacket, some pink pants, a blue vest, and a blue tie with blue gloves. And on the back of the figure, he has some really long coattails for his jacket. Now let's check out the articulation. So the head can swivel back and forth, and that's pretty tight. And the arms can move up and down, and the legs can move up and down. But unfortunately, there is no movement at the knees or feet. Now let's see how tall this guy is. It looks like he stands at about 4 5/8 of an inch tall. Now let's compare this guy with a couple of other Joker figures. Here is the Superpowers version of the Joker from 1984. And here is the Toy Biz version of the Joker from 1989. So as you can see here, all the body types look very similar to each other, but the face sculpts are all different. And some other differences between these Jokers is that these two on the outside both have a little bit more articulation because they can bend at the knees, which allows these figures to be more posable. And this Superpowers Joker also has an action feature. If you press his legs together, his arms move up and down. Where with this guy, nothing happens. And same thing with this guy. Now it's time to check out the color changing feature with his face. So apparently you can put his face inside some ice water and it changes color. So let's try that out. So I've tried putting this guy in the ice water for a minute. That didn't work. I tried for 2 minutes. That didn't work. So I waited about 6 minutes. Now let's see if there's any changes. And as you can see here, it is slightly darker, but not very much. So I don't know if this feature is just worn out because the figure is so old or what's going on, but whatever the case is, it doesn't seem to be working that well. So here's my overall thoughts with this Dark Knight Collection Joker. I really like his face sculpt. It does have some likeness to Jack from the 1989 Batman movie. But as far as the body goes, I'm not really a big fan, and I wish he had a little bit more articulation. But with all that being said, I still like this figure, and I think he's going to look great on display next to the rest of my Jokers. Okay, it's now time for me to go. If you liked this video, if you could, hit that like button, and please subscribe. And have yourself a great day, and I'll see you next time.